Good morning. Welcome to Speak Van Holden 247, etc. It is August the 26th, 2021, 9:40 a.m. I'm not a licensed attorney. I don't purport to give you legal advice. Anything I say on the law is my personal opinion. Although I'm a master litigator, self-taught in criminal and civil and post-conviction remedies, do not take anything I say as legal advice. I turned on the TV a couple of days ago, YouTube, Google News, and I saw police in various states reading kiddie books to kids. They even have a YouTube station dedicated to doing that. Immediately, I understood that they was committing psychological child molestation. That's right. It's not their job to read kiddie books to your kids. So, when they doing this is a tactic. They are jockeying for a position in the heart of your child for the wrong reasons. They want to input on your child that they are friendly and they can be trusted when they cannot be. This is not honorable. Anybody who thinks that what the police is doing is commendable and honorable, you don't have a credible argument. You will never have one, and I will crush you if you put forth one. Notice, they are reading kiddie books. They are not reading constitutional law books, teaching the kids what their constitutional rights are, teaching the kids that they have a right not to submit to a search. They're not teaching the kids anything dealing with their rights, but they're reading kiddie books. Why? Something that their mothers and fathers, uncles and brothers can do, and something that they can do at school. But why are they doing it? That's not their job. It is a tactic. That tactic is designed to input on the people and the kids. We can be trusted. When we go up in that courtroom and testify us, we can be trusted. We have credibility. And I'm saying, you a lie. You the lowest scum of the earth to be targeting kids. I don't care what anybody say. If you want to give food, now let me explain something. When I see a cop and he doing something nice for somebody, buying them a car, that's fine. That's fine. But when you target the kids and reading kiddie books, this is a different level. This is a different level of this is a different level on a tactical level, okay? It's different because this is not your job. And another thing, it's commendable when I see cops do something, but I must question why you doing it in your official capacity. Let me explain what official capacity means. It's mean that you got your uniform on and you're working. I question that. Because if you want to do something, the world should know your good deed. Even the Holy Scriptures tell you that. Now, once again, I only question it to the extent that you're in your official capacity. Because you promoting the police force when you do that. Not just what you're doing. That's why I question that. And I question that because it's detrimental to society. Because a lot of times when the police call to testify, people bring these images up of what the police did and thinking that the police is telling the truth because they can't separate it. So I'm going to speak out on it because a lot of people need to understand that. Don't think just because one cop do something commendable that all the cops are like this or even that cop is credible. I just want to input that on you because it's critical. Because a lot of times people think because the police is testifying against somebody that that person must be guilty. No. We already understand that they are corrupt and that they lie. We know this. But let me explain something to you. Look to the police commission. Look to the mayor of that city. That's where the corruption lies. That's where they allow things to keep going. Let me explain something to you. Anytime you're really trying to exercise your rights, you see the police, they got a problem with you knowing the law and exercising your rights. So I wouldn't want them reading to my kids. So I question why you reading to these kids, these kiddie books. You're not teaching them you have a right to remain silent. You have a right to refuse search without a warrant. You're not teaching them this, but you're reading kiddie books. Something that they brothers and sisters, they uncles, and their next door neighbors can do. But why are you doing it? What's the agenda? I tell you what it is. You are jockeying for a position in the heart of that child to manipulate the child into believing that you are credible when you are not. No police is credible. And here's why. When you make the statement, you're under arrest, anything that you say can and will be used against you. Now, I want you to understand this phrase. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Now, that's a hell of a statement. Can and will be used against you, but never for your benefit. And you want these jokers reading to your kids? I understand some of you adults is like children in the mind yourself. You think this commendable. You don't have a credible argument for why they doing what they doing. Because it's not their job. Why would a school janitor, listen, why would a school janitor stop what he doing and say, hey, teacher, let me read to the kids? No, it's not your place. Stay in your place, do your job. If you want to do this, get in this capacity. There must be a balance in everything. Don't think because somebody do a good deed that that's commendable. A lot of times a good deed is a tactic to gain an advantage over your mind. True enough, I see cops, they buy cars for people. They do this. But my question is, why are you doing it in your official capacity? Why do the world need to know what you did? Even the Holy Scriptures tell you, do not do your deeds before the masses. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is what the Holy Book say, which most of y'all claim to believe. So something is wrong when you do a deed for the public to see. But my thing is, the kids can't protect themselves. The adults must protect themselves. So stop your kids from looking at that nonsense. You see these pictures up here? You see them? These cops reading. I took snapshot. They reading the kids. This is out of place, man. It is not honorable. It appear at first blush to be honorable. This is a tactic, a psychological tactic. Now, what would be commendable, understandable, if you was reading their constitutional rights and teaching them to understand their rights? You're not doing that. That's why I say, if you're going to read to the kids, teaching them constitutional rights. Help them recite them. Tell them how they can enforce them. You're not going to do that, are you? I didn't think you would. People, protect yourself at all times. Until then, you have a great day.